Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be installing new mud flaps on the 2017 Focus ST. I currently do have mud flaps installed on the car. They are the Rally Armor mud flaps, so they're just in black with the gray logo. You can't really see much. They're pretty old now. They're about 3 years old, almost. So yeah, I'm going to be replacing these, so I'm gonna have to remove them, and I'm gonna be replacing them with the new mud flaps that I have in orange from RokBlokz. Let me show you what those look like. All right, so these are what the mud flaps look like. So they're a nice matte orange with the RokBlokz logo in the corner in black. So this material is way different than the Rally Armor material. This is really hard plastic. The Rally Armor, it's a different material. It's way softer and more flexible. So these cost $105. So I don't know if you can see that, $104.95, no shipping. So these are way cheaper than the Rally Armor mud flaps. I think those mud flaps were around $180. So definitely a significant difference in price. Comes with this sticker. Probably won't use that. And then it comes with instructions, and on these instructions are just pictures detailing how to do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. So the tools I have, so I have a flathead to pop off some of the tabs in the fender wells, Phillips screwdriver, so I have a long and a short one, so probably have to go with the short one. We'll see if room allows it, if I can use the big one. And then this install, I'm gonna have to remove the rear tires. All right, so I'm gonna pull the car in the garage, and I'm gonna do both of the front tires first. I'm gonna remove the Rally Armor mud flaps, and then I'll be installing the RokBlokz mud flaps on the front. All right, I'll see you guys there. So the first thing you want to do when you install these mud flaps is you're going to want to turn the tire all the way left if you're working on the driver's side, just so it gives you all this room to install the mud flap. But first I'm going to remove the Rally Armor mud flap I have on here. So it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it's pretty dirty, but it's actually not that bad. So I have these clips behind the liner right here. So these came with the Rally Armor ones, but I'm gonna take these off and use the hardware provided by RokBlokz, obviously, because this is all old. But before I put the new mud flaps on, I'm going to clean all of this because it's very dirty. So if you don't have mud flaps installed before this, they're gonna have these clips here. These are just coming out super easy. You're gonna have old tabs that you need to pop off with a flathead screwdriver. So like you just work your way under and pop them out. Careful, because if they are kind of old, they can break, but it's not really a big deal since you're going to be installing new hardware anyway. So it's the only difference is you're going to have to pop off some stuff. And this last one, I'm going to clean these two. So now I'm going to be putting these clips behind the fender liner on each of these 3 holes. You want to make sure the flat part looks like this. You want the part that's sticking out going back. Okay, so all 3 of them are on. Alright, so now it's time for the mud flap. So make sure the emblem is going this way. So when you apply, you're going to see these glue marks like this. The hardware is going to cover it up. So when you're looking at it from this way, you can see the RB, the RokBlokz emblem symbol. And when your screws go like that, grab the mud flap. And we're gonna be inserting alright, just enough to get it to hang there. Alright, next one. Okay, so after you get them hand tight, so you can still have a bit of wiggle room. So the whole point of that is to line it up how you want it to look on the other side. Because if you pull it too much this way, you're gonna have this little hole right there sticking out. And I don't want that, so you can just push it this way. And you're gonna want to tighten it like that. Alright, it is tightened now. So it's on there pretty good. So you shouldn't over tighten them, but I tighten them still pretty hard. So it's on there pretty sturdy, looks pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go do the other side. This is what's left behind. This is one thing I do really like about the Rally Armor mud flaps is they come with this hardware. So like a reinforcement thing, and they give you this third point that kind of just like floats in the air there, but it still reinforces the mud flap. So if you're trying to choose between the RokBlokz and the Rally Armor mud flaps, for sure the Rally Armor mud flaps have more support, but I don't really think it's going to matter. I think they're both going to be pretty secure because I already did the other side and they looks pretty secure on there. So, but that is that's probably the biggest difference besides the material. This is you can bend this a lot, but this material has held up pretty good for 3 years, I'd say. Just get a nice deep cleaning and they would look pretty good, I think. Okay, installing the second mud flap now. Just remember, it goes this way. All right. Okay, all done. It's on there really good. All right. Okay, so now it's time to jack up the car, remove the tires. Gotta do that for each side. All right, here we go.